Shalom, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, that's giving all praise to the Most High, the name of His only begotten Son, and the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us His truth and sincerity, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom to 144,000. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. Real quick, I want to go into this video, man. All right, you had this thing what happened, in with and U.S. owned ship was hit with a missile from the Houthis. Okay, it says missile hits U.S. owned ship as fears of war rise, which this is just causing more tensions. Okay, so we're seeing that, the scriptures coming to pass right before our eyes. With the rumors of wars. Okay, so I want to go into this thing for rumors of wars because I noticed that a lot of people have been posting, and talking about this particular topic, but they've been posting the wrong videos that's not factual. So let me go here too, because you gotta be mindful of these things when you hear these news things about war and stuff, because a lot of times you have journalists that's on two different sides giving two different stories. All right, a lot of things are being fabricated. A lot of fear porn. You know, but this did happen where a missile hit a U.S. owned ship as fears of war rise, but the actual footage of this ship, and I looked for it and I can't find it. Okay, they haven't released it yet, or they don't have any. All right, so let's grab this real quick. It says this is Matthew chapter 24 verse and I start at verse 6 in the KJV. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay. It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, or in earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, all these are the beginning of sorrows, because we know that this place is about to be completely destroyed, and it's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. World War III, will end in thermonuclear fire. So these tensions are going to rise. These nations are going to gather, and are already gathering over there in the east for what? Ultimate destruction. Okay, ultimate destruction. But the Lord said, what? Let me go back up. I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Okay, so we may make it more plain. It says, and you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. And this is what Jake do. They panic. Oh shit. Oh, breaking news. Yeah. This is, World War III is gonna be tomorrow. Not necessarily. And also, you don't want to do anything, just to get some views. When we do these videos, you gotta, you want to put out the right information. Don't put out no misleading information. And that means doing your due diligence. Don't just be lazy. You know, getting sloppy. Because the first thing I saw when I whenever I had went on the internet was that same thing, which I'm gonna show you. It says, and you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. I'll say, okay, so these things are going to take place, and they're already taking place, but it don't mean the end is going to come. And this thing may be drawn out where, Lord willing, we out of here, by the end of this year. But you still got prophecies that still got to come to pass. You got to remember the line of prophecy, the order of prophecy. We still got to go through Jacob's trouble. We still got to go, have the famine of hearing the word. We still got to go through that charagma. That charagma must be implemented and must be put into the majority of these people on the earth. All right. So when you understand that, the Lord said, don't panic. So don't go get too caught up. All right. It says, verse 8, but all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. So there's more birth pains to come. So, though we and with us reporting on these things, we want to report properly and honestly. Okay, not just putting something up there to do a video, just throwing something together to do a video. Nah, man. Do your due diligence. So here it is right here, and this is the post. All right. And this is the first thing I saw whenever I had went on YouTube as well, or Twitter. They had this post right here of this cargo ship that's on fire. A lot of people and a lot of people are using this post all over Twitter. People are using this post to say that, oh yeah, this is the ship that got hit by the missile strike, and that's not true. All right, and this is why they have the fact checker. Okay, it says readers added context to this video. You always gotta look for context. It says the video shown is from 2021. It's a Singaporean ship in Sri Lanka. The ship involved in the incident in the Red Sea is the Gibraltar Eagle. So there you go. According to the U.S. Central Command, the ship has reported no injuries or significant damage, or is continuing its journey. All right, so they saying that the ship has not sustained. The actual ship is not. This is not the actual ship that got struck. Point blank. Period. All right. So you don't want to just go finding stuff and putting it on the internet. Because what that does is if you report on something incorrectly or in a misleading way, it takes away your credibility. Just like if you have a news anchor or a newscaster, which we are spiritual newscasters for YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. This takes away your, and if they say something wrong or say something, infactual, that takes away their credibility. Then people gonna start wondering what else you said that ain't true. All right. Now we not even got a link right here, and this is what me, and I saw this, I said, okay, because I had to tell myself, wait a minute. At first I saw it, and I was gonna jump on it. And I had to remind myself, wait a minute, let me go into this information, let me get more context before I just go and put a video up, just for sake of having the video. You want your videos to be edifying, but you also want them to be factual and true. It says the video shown in 2021 is a Singaporean ship in Sri Lanka, and they give you a YouTube link. So I was like, wait a minute, a YouTube link. So I went, clicked on the link, and this is what popped up. Okay, fire-stricken Express Pearl cargo ship at risk of breaking in half. English, it says, and this happened 2 years ago. Okay, this happened 2 years ago, and what happened was it was pretty much a cargo ship. It had, flammable shit on it. It exploded, and now it's breaking in half. This was during that thing where you had all those ships sitting in the ocean. That couldn't come through during a demic. All right, it's right here again. You see right here 2 years ago. All right, I'm put it on the screen real big. 2 years ago. So this was breaking news 2 years ago. All right. Like I said, the actual ship that got hit by the U.S. Ship that got hit yesterday. It's not I haven't seen any videos of it. They're saying that there's no footage of it, and some might come out later. But this is why it's good to always wait as well, man. Don't just be jumping the gun, just so you can, get some views and likes. No, that's not what this is about. But here it is again. It says 2 years ago. Okay, and this page has 2 point, halfway to 3 million subscribers. So it must be pretty credible. All right. So yeah, but they posted that link in there, and I was like, damn. It says the footage attached is being used as a placeholder to depict a ship on fire because no footage of the current event is available yet at the time of posting. The video below is of a container ship that suffered an explosion a few years ago off the port of Colombo, Sri Lanka. All right, so there you go. So there's no footage of yet that's been released. So and here we are teaching the truth. You want to make sure that everything that you're saying and bringing out, is in fact truth. That's something to be mindful of. That's something that I learned, and I had to tell myself this. I told myself this whenever I first saw. Let me do my due diligence first before I just jump on it. Read a little more. Scroll, do some content. You just don't be lazy. All right, and then I had the brothers in the chat, the brothers in the camp. They start, the brothers in the camp. I said, hold on, brothers, and that's an old video. And then boom, we was, okay, it all made sense. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 15, Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. So don't be ignorant, okay? Don't be ignorant. Let me grab this too. You don't want to be ignorant, man. Okay, just doing stuff, you know. It says 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So you go into these videos and and things you got to study. Not only these breakdowns and the doctrine and these scriptures, but also if you bringing something out, make sure you take full diligence in what you about to bring out before you bring it out. Do some more research. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that, because then you gotta you ain't got people coming on your comment board saying, hey man, this is bullshit. This was 2 years ago. This is and then you look crazy. All right, so that's just some sound advice. Let me go here. Let's go to Twitter. I didn't want to do this because I know it'd be all messed up. But let me see. Look, same thing. But this is video right here
Houthi
that I want
attacks
to
on
show.
cargo ships in the
This video I want to show. Salaki, I know the thing might have been all messed up for a little bit. Lord, when it's back the right way. But this is what I want to show as well too. So it says ships are raising signals like all Chinese crews to avoid Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. So this whole thing in the Red Sea is becoming a problem because now you got ships that got to go all the way around Africa just to get to their destination, which is more expensive. So you got ships raising, raising signals like all Chinese crews. They're putting signs up saying all Chinese crews so that they don't attack them, thinking that they're Americans. All right, ain't it a time to be alive? Well, Esau ass is on the brink, and these Iranians and these Palestinians, they're happy because this is for that ship to get struck like that, even on a small level, hey, they happy as hell. Okay, they happy as hell. They're like, yo, we finally hit America, yada yada yada. They're gonna get bombed probably way more over that, but just these people, and that's putting the spirit on these other nations or these other and these other nations to want a piece of America too. It's like you got a big bad bully on the block, and everybody trying to get their lick in. So let me play this real quick, Salakia.
In response to the escalating Houthi attacks on cargo ships in the Red Sea, vessels are adopting unconventional measures to avoid hijack attempts. Ships are raising signals indicating their connection with China, aiming to deter Houthi attacks. Several ships bearing signals like all Chinese crew are navigating the Red Sea, with two currently in the region, two heading towards Asia, and a fifth appearing to move towards the Gulf of Aden. The surge in Houthi attacks has led to decline in Suez Canal transits, prompting other ships to circumnavigate Africa. In response to the heightened threat, the United States and United Kingdom, along with allies, conducted joint airstrikes against Houthi rebel targets in Yemen. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak confirmed the strikes, emphasizing their limited, necessary, and proportionate nature in self-defense. The Royal Navy continues to patrol the Red Sea to counter Houthi aggression. The situation has impacted global exports and contributed to a rise in oil prices in the West. In response to the escalation,
it contributed to rising oil prices in the West, and these nations are mad too because they can't move their stuff now because America and the UK in their conflict. So that's pissing these other nations off, which is going to make them turn against America. All right. So we see where this thing is going. All right, we see where this thing is going, man. Let me go here real quick. Oh yeah. Because this next war is going to be fought with fuels of fire. Okay. It's going to be fought with fuel of fire. Let's grab that real quick. It says, Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Because before you had these different wars where you had men actually fighting, soldiers, in battle, and you was hearing all type of clashes and, sparks and, screaming and, Guys getting, stuck with a bayonet, and they, oh, all that stuff. Garments rolled in blood. You got clothes that was completely, bloody. That's the way wars used to be fought. It says, but this is World War III. But this shall be fought with burning and fuel of fire. So this war is gonna be fought with burning and fuel of fire. That's what it ultimately leads to, man. All right. And those ships that's in that ocean, hey, that's why them Chinese people are, letting them know, hey, we all Chinese, because if you got a ship, with delivering product, and somebody blows it up or whatever, hey, you just lost a lot of money. So people ain't trying to lose all their money, and then that just cause for more frustration. You got our prices already up high right now. You already got a supply shortage as is. So this is just another problem that America caused. With that conflict, it's going to cause other nations to jump on, to jump on it too. But that's pretty much it. I'll close out on that. I just want to touch on that topic, the rumors of wars, and also just be mindful of what you post, man. Be mindful of what you do a video on. Make sure that you fact check. Okay, make sure that you fact check before you just throw something up there, because that's not edifying for anybody. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna say shalom. Kwame Sharala, Baba Bar. Praise, has been edifying to the whole full elect. Shalom.